Why do you feel that your stream was more successful than someone like Vert or the other creators that tried to go?
Tits.
Asking a genuine formed question with like, I was hoping for like a logical, reasonable answer. But that is also why we love Ellie so much. Is this top button right there. You guys know it. I know it. We all know it. Okay.
It's the tits, man. No, but
It's the top button. Yeah.
it's the top button. Here, we'll do that. Here, hold on. It's this button. No, but a serious answer. I think it's because.
Holy, I am the same person. This is over a year ago, guys. This is like a year and a half ago that this happened. Ellie was doing viewer interviews while she gathered, and she was like, does anyone else want to be interviewed? And I was like, and I happened to wake up in the morning. It was early in the morning. I happened to wake up in the morning and I was like, hey, Ellie, do you want to interview me? Keep in mind, at this time, guys, I had like 200 to 300 average viewers. Like 200 average viewers. I was a degree of magnitude smaller than Ellie.
That ended because I know that's your next question. That ended because she slept with my brother. So like, there's that.
Wait,
and
no
honestly,
shot. Actually?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean,
I dodged a bullet. My brother dodged a bullet. Everything's fine.
I think that's bad, but like honestly, that's
she was a psycho.
just
Don't worry
the
about
first
it.
string of like that's like the very start of like my dating career, and it was honestly just down.
She asked me about my like girlfriend history.
From there, either she's sleeping with someone else in my family, she's sleeping with someone else in her family, she's selling heroin, or she's sleeping with a turtle. It really doesn't matter. Most of the women that are into me tend to need to be institutional.
Nothing has changed. Literally nothing has changed. Guys, there's one of my ex-girlfriends is watching right now. She donates to my stream every day. Okay? She doesn't do it via Twitch though. She's like sneaky about it. Note will literally send me DMs about it. It's insane. Like, she bankrolls Note like by herself. She is insane. Okay? Now, that being said, yeah, she's just a complete psycho. Anyway, nothing has changed.
So I typically ask my chat to have a couple of questions, and I have a couple of questions that I ask. First of all, ASL.
All right, well, I can't give some of that.
Age, sex, location.
Okay,
for obvious reasons, but I'll substitute.
Yeah, it's the funny thing is, a few months after this, it literally, like, my entire personal life got uplifted and turned over, and then I had other YouTubers, like, putting my personal information out there. It was insane. As much as I tried, because I was a teacher at the time, guys. I was teaching, like...
Age 31, sex male, definitely a Y chromosome in there, even though sometimes it may seem different. And then I'll give profession IRL instead of
you can
location.
do that.
Yeah, I'm a high school teacher and a coach.
That didn't age well.
If you can believe it. Yeah, I know. If you can believe it. Yeah. No, I'm like,
guys, at the time, my content was basically all shot calling content. I would literally just scream at degenerates on the internet, like a complete psychopath, all the time. Most of my content was just just shot calling and just screaming at people for being evolutionarily challenged. A lot of you probably remember this. There's old YouTube videos on my channel. You can see me doing this.
Like, well, I mean, so it's like the same personality, but I actually just don't cuss at all. I'm like the most PG person ever.
True.
They actually ask me all the time, Mr. Blue, do you ever cuss outside of school? No.
I'm not even joking. The kids used to ask me that all the time. That's how PMA and like filtered I was at school, guys. No cussing, no inappropriate stuff, no sexual references. Yeah, I'm very just strictly professional. Literally just professional. The kids would ask me like, do you cuss? You know what I mean? Because you seem so like chaste. And I was like, I do cuss. They're like,
No, absolutely not. No, I've never cussed in my life.
Okay, no. I'm not familiar with this. So I have a question. Now that we're on the subject of cursing. Yesterday,
it's not high school.
During Siege, there was a gamer word, the F-bomb drop.
Yeah, so during Choice's stream, I remember now. During Choice's stream, somebody dropped an F-bomb. I forget what guild he was in at the time. It may have been Corrupt. I have no idea. There was literally an F-bomb dropped. And Choice was like, well, there goes the VOD. You know what I mean? Like, holy shit. Like,
Have you
and now you call us retards. Retards isn't a gamer word.
ever used any gamer words in your shot calling?
No, I've never used the gamer word in my shot calling.
No.
There was a.
Well, as long as you don't, I've called people retards before. I think I've used it like 3 times when I'm shot calling. But generally speaking, and now retard's kind of more of a colloquial saying. It's just kind of a word that people say. I honestly use it to weed out the people in my community that get offended over that kind of stuff. Yeah, those people need to go to a more PMA streamer anyway, so it's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like that. I'm kind of just using it to filter the audience. You know what I mean? We love Ellie.
drop from which guild?
Yes. It was from whoever the Corrupt Alliance was.
There it is.
Oh, okay. Well, that's kind of rough. No, I've never used the gamer word, and as proof, I can say that.
Nah. I would never say a gamer word while I'm streaming. I would never. I love putting the extra clause in there because it makes people go, wait, what? It's kind of like saying, I would never hit a child on stream, guys. I would never do that on stream. I love doing that. Now, everybody that hangs out with me in Discord knows that I don't use gamer words, right? I don't use gamer words. I will say that before I was a content creator, right? Yeah, when I was a younger guy, absolutely. When I was young and stupid and I was really poor, what I would do is my life like really sucked and I was in a lot of debt and like I was going through a lot of loss. I would just come home and like my way of taking it out on the world I would just get in voice and I would just, man, some of the shit, bro, so stupid. Anyway, we've grown up a lot. Like you just grow up after a while, you know what I mean? You just don't. It's just not cool to say that stuff anymore.
That I stream the majority of my shot calling. So like, yeah.
Honestly, it was content creation that turned my life around, like completely. Content creation, like literally, is just making me be a better person all the time, and I love it. It's amazing. You guys literally force me to be a better person, and I love it. It's amazing.
No, I've never used the gamer word. Now, I will say that like when I was a young gamer.
Jesus, right, bro. You can almost tell. I'm just honest. Like, yeah, guys, I've done wrong things in my life before. You go back 4 or 5 years ago,
in League of Legends and stuff, you know.
Oh, dude, League was the dark ages, bro. League was rough, dude. Anyone in here been in a League of Legends game where you just had to let them know? Holy
you're young,
shit,
you might
bro.
say some stuff that you
Some
regret.
stupid stuff.
Holy shit.
Yeah, but never in
Queel looking back for 6 months, man.
video like that.
Yesterday.
No.
Okay. That's something that I actually did not know. You are a high school teacher. That's
Yeah,
pretty
absolutely.
nice.
I promise I'm an
We'll
upstanding
just
citizen outside of the
resubscribe for 6
degeneracy.
months.
Welcome back, Queel. I
I'm
appreciate
just like
it, buddy.
Batman in the evenings, with the exception that I have no money and no. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. God, I forgot how I phrased a lot of it. This is so long ago. I don't remember this like super well. I'm like Batman, but I have no money and no bitches. Nothing has changed. It's the same.
Okay. How long have you been streaming for?
I'm pretty new to this, like as a part-time like streamer. I mean, technically it goes back 3 years, but I was only streaming like 6 hours a month back then. So if you take it from when I first started streaming,
Yeah, I don't really consider that me starting streaming. I consider me starting streaming right around like I was like streaming like 50 to 60 hours, at least over 20 hours a month.
like at least 20 hours a month or so. I would say I've been streaming a little less, about a year and a half.
Okay. Well, you're doing good for yourself for being having
you,
a part-time stream and just a year in. Congratulations.
Definitely want to try to do it full time someday. So we work hard.
Yeah. How did it make you feel that somebody just said they wish you would end your stream forever?
Yeah, that's not a problem at all, man. Reported. No big.
Yes, sir, bro. Nothing has changed. Literally nothing has changed. Holy shit. Honestly, we embrace those people. Those are just my long-term subscribers now. No one hopes that I stop streaming more than my subscribers.
Big deal. I I mean, like, he didn't really know who I was. Honestly, I was privileged to be even in the group, if I'm being honest. You have Choice, Stoops, and then to have my name in with them, even though he...
Oh, okay. So yeah, somebody... So what Ellie asked the previous guy, I remember now. Ellie asked the previous guy, she named, I think, 3 streamers. And it's like, one has to stop streaming forever, one you're gonna marry, and one you're gonna okay. And he was like, and Ellie put my name in there. She put like Choice and I forget, Frosty or some shit, and then me, and I was the one they wanted to stop streaming forever.
Wish that I was
as usual.
Basically dead. I'm just gonna take this as an objective W. Yeah.
Okay.
And that's how you take hate right there. That's how you take hate. That is literally the Jack Sparrow equivalent of, you're the worst pilot. No, you're the worst pirate I've ever heard of. But you have heard of me. Okay? The exact equivalent. The exact same equivalent.
That is a win. You're up there with
EMA.
Mr. Choice and Choice and Stoops, so that's good. I would ask you the
Choice and
same
Stoops.
question.
Okay.
Let's
yeah.
spice it up. Streamer edition.
Yeah.
Which stream would you want to just officially end? What stream would you like to continue running?
Ooh, let's see if my answer's the same. Why you what? Welcome back for 2 months, man. I appreciate that.
And what stream is your favorite streamer out of these next choices?
Okay,
Here we go.
I get to hit you with the same question now.
Oh wait, what?
With different streamers.
That's how you turn it around on him. She didn't expect that.
But I get to hit you with the same question with different
Yeah, you
streamers.
can. Hey,
Okay.
I'm all for it.
All right, deal.
Okay, here we go. Choice.
Okay.
Actually, no, we're gonna do a little bit different. VTubers. Kayla, Kyora, or Erica Urtsu.
Okay, so Kyora is the one we're gonna stop streaming forever. Kalia is the one. Wait, what were the 3 options?
Actually, no, we're gonna do a little.
All right, deal.
Okay.
I just had to pick one of them.
Here we go.
Hold on, what are the 3 options that I have to make them do?
Here we
Okay,
go.
but I get to hit.
Is question.
Okay.
Let's
Yeah.
and Stoops. So that's good. Next choices.
I get to hit you with the same question.
Choice. Kyora or
Kalia, Kyora.
Erica Urtsu.
It's keep streaming, your favorite, and stop streaming, right? Favorite would be Kalia. Keep streaming would be Erica. Kyora is probably stop streaming. If I had to guess. I'm just...
Okay.
Yeah, let's do.
Kyora's a great streamer. I don't mean any shade. Love Kyora. I'm just...
Do it.
All right, so we're doing Mary, stop streaming, and continue streaming. I'm going to go with
Oh, Mary. Yeah, we're definitely marrying Kalia's VTuber.
Mary on Kalia.
There it is.
Queen. That one was the easy part.
Yep.
Stop streaming, Kiora, and
I am nothing if not consistent, okay? I am nothing if not
then
consistent.
Erica
I'm-
is continue streaming.
There it is.
She's just doing a good thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
You wanted to add to that? I interrupted you.
No, I'm thinking it through. I'm thinking it through. Look, I love Kiora and everything, but boy, oh boy, whew, she's got a lot of energy. You know what I mean?
Oh my god, that coming from me. Okay, that sounds bad. Okay, when look. She's just too energetic. Like, oh my god, she's just too over the top. It's obnoxious. I still stand by that. Be clear. Here's the deal. Here's what I like in a VTuber. Ellie. Okay? I like more of an adult take. If you're gonna be a female VTuber, I like more of an adult take. Okay? The reason I like Ellie is because she's not like the same ooh, oh my god, I just said the word penis. Cream pie, you know what I mean? Kind of like immature take on streaming. Ellie just tells it how it is. She doesn't give a She definitely has much more of an adult take on VTubing. Okay? Kiora is basically the polar opposite of that. Okay? And so it's not necessarily my cup of tea, but a lot of people do love Kiora. And she's a great streamer. She hits her demographic really well. It's just doesn't really vibe with me super well. And in fairness, I don't know if I've ever seen Kiora in my chat either. So I don't vibe with her either. Again, there's no shade. She's a good streamer.
And I know that's weird coming from me.
I mean, I get it. You know, sometimes
I literally just said that's weird coming from me. That is insane.
you want a little more of a background chill.
Holy
More of an
shit.
Ellie situation, if you will.
Yeah, I would
right.
stop streaming. I would
Pre-watch.
throw myself
Alright,
and stop
fine.
streaming. Do you
All right,
do you have the
continue
same question?
streaming. Yeah, continue streaming, stop streaming, and marry. Choice, vert, fake uni.
Oh, fake. Stop watching. I am remembering this. Oh, abort, chat, abort. No, probably happens to be in the chat right now. Oh, God. Oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, abort.
Oh shit! What? The...
Yeah, I did you dirty.
Okay, choice, fake uni, and who was the other one? Vert.
Yeah.
Okay. This one's easy. Kind of. I would marry choice. I would continue streaming. Fake uni, and I would stop streaming Vert.
Never mind. Fake saved. Fake, you're good. Everything's fine. Fake, you made it, buddy. You're good. Vert is in shambles right now. Absolutely
for
brutal.
9 months.
Yeah. Gibby, welcome back for 9 months, man. What are we naming the baby? We'll name it Fake Uni because he's still alive and streaming. Not that he wouldn't be.
Because
no,
wait,
Vert!
hold up. Vert has a partner, so maybe
True, Vert already has a girlfriend. He doesn't need to be a streamer anymore. Like, it takes the rest of us a lot longer to find a girl who's willing to date us.
giving them a little bit more time to be together, and because the streaming gets in the way. Yeah, I know, but I love Vert. Like, I love all three of these streamers. They're great.
Of course. Yeah, absolutely, of course.
Ellie and Vert, I think, used to be on the stream team together.
Do I get to ask questions?
Yeah. Go ahead, please.
Okay.
And again, this is when I was asking for genuine advice because I was just starting like YouTube and like I was asking Ellie. You need to understand, guys. I'm looking up to Ellie. Okay, and I don't mean that just like visually. I mean like Ellie was a streamer that I strived to be like because she could stream any game and have a really solid viewership anywhere she went. So like, and me as like a developing streamer at the time, I was trying to learn how to get to that point. And so like I was asking Ellie like genuine questions like, okay, how should I approach this?
All right. I have like 2 or 3 different questions. I'm a developing content creator, so my questions are going to be a little bit more focused.
Oh, you can and ask anything.
Okay, so when you went to Lost Ark, a lot of the other video creators tried to go with you, and I watched like all of their arcs, yours included, that whole time.
I remember. I saw you typing in chat.
Yeah, so you were the
I've watched Ellie since before she had a VTube model. Since before I was a creator, since before Eddie. Like, literally, she was one of the first creators that I started watching.
only one that really saw a tremendous amount of success when you went over there. Honestly, when you were in BDA, you were at the top of the category. And then you went to Lost Ark, and you were at the top of the category over there, which is like a way bigger feat, if we're being honest. And so can you explain, like, why do you feel that your stream was more successful than someone like Vert or the other creators that tried to go?
Tits.
Asking a genuine, formed question. With like, I was hoping for like a logical, reasonable answer. But that is also why we love Ellie so much. Is this top button right there. You guys know it. I know it. We all know it. Okay.
It's the tits, man. No, but
It's the top button. Yeah.
it's the top button. Here. We'll do that. Here, hold on. It's this button. No, but a serious answer. I think it's
Holy, I am the same person.
because I think chat likes to feel part of, and I think a lot of the success of any streamer, I think a lot of it is you either have to be really, really, really good at the game, or you
Really good, really attractive, or really entertaining.
have to be very entertaining. I think you can be in the middle ground, but you'll probably not be as successful unless you apply yourself in those other 2 avenues. So be really good or be very entertaining.
You're all of that. I am not good at Black Desert Online. Ask a PvPer. I am very logical about the game and know a lot about the game. I'm good at shot calling. That's about it.
and I think I don't want to say that it was very entertaining, but what I have going for me in my stream is that I try to make everybody in my chat feel like a superstar. Like there are
I have the opposite take. I try to make everybody in my chat feel like a complete and total loser, and a total degenerate who will never amount to anything. The polar opposites thing, it works.
just as important as me, and I may.
In fairness, chat has the same take about me. You guys spend all day trying to drag me through the mud. Okay? Literally, it's like you guys insult me. You're just like, haha, Blue has epilepsy. What a loser having a seizure. And all the mods are like, high five, good one, bro. Like, that's where we're at. Like, don't act like you guys don't do it to me.
Maybe that may sound like a cringy answer, but I think
Mods, VIP
that's
people.
what I do really good at, is that I greet almost everybody. You know, somebody went back into my VODs and they literally counted how many times I said hello, hello in the first hour, and it was 150.
Oh, she does that. If you've ever seen Ellie when she starts streaming, she's like, hello, 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 hello. I have a different take. I just say hi, hi, because I like seeing the hi emote. The hi emote is really fun. I like the waving hand emote. That's a pretty new emote. Yeah, like the naughtiest hi emote right there. I love that emote is so good.
150
Holy
separate hellos to separate people in just the first hour of the stream. So I think being a very
That made me really happy right there. Rawl, thanks for the reset for 3 months, man.
welcoming is one of the reasons, and I really applied myself. I streamed every single day for the last year. I streamed 345 days of the 365 days in a
Hard
year.
worker.
Moly.
So I
Okay,
really I wanted it. I wanted it bad. I
Consistency.
applied myself in any way that I could. I got good
I also wanted it really bad.
at the game. I got informed about the game, and I did what I do, and I try to say hello to everybody, make them feel like they're part of the stream.
Okay, right on.
Men are similar
Okay.
creatures,
All
we are.
I assume you have a question for me.
You can throw questions too. I'm thinking about them as
Yeah.
well as I go on. I would say I will compliment you on something. You have a very good communication skills, and maybe because your stream and stuff, you're a little less nervous. But it's definitely a difference between having a regular chatter and a streamer in my chat.
That's because chatters are losers.
Oh, well, thank you. Yeah.
I love you guys.
Let's go. That's a big win. That's a big win.
That
chat.
is a
Let's
win.
do it.
Yeah.
All right, so I'll just keep asking away. Have you ever had? All right, this is really one of my biggest concerns as a high school teacher.
Yeah.
In general, is as you became a bigger creator, have you ever had problems like IRL with like stalkers or like scary?
This didn't age super well, bro. After everything I went through a few months later, and what I'm going through currently, I'm dealing with this literally currently. I spent thousands of dollars 2 days ago on buying a new security system for my house because I have a problem and I am not around. I am not around. Oh, yeah. Yeah, no. I spent thousands of dollars. I am going to have a state-of-the-art security system. I am not around. And, like, as you become a bigger creator, I do think it becomes more of an issue. In this case, yeah, I don't know, man. I think that every big creator is going to have to deal with this.
People coming after you,
I'm not even this big yet. I'm not even all that big yet.
like IRL. Like, have you ever really? Like,
And it's called a gun. Oh, I'll have a gun. I just want to be notified the moment that they step onto the property.
struggle with this in any way?
Well, that's the beauty about being a VTuber, is that nobody really knows what you look like. So the only way that somebody would find me and
Is your security system 5.56 or 7.62 in terms of gauge? It's 12 gauges, actually. But also, yeah, if somebody steps onto the property, I'm going to know immediately. It's going to notify me right away. The stuff is still in the mail. I have to install it all. I literally have to install everything. It's going to be a homemade security system. I'm going to make sure that Basil and I are okay. Like, I'm really, if I was super concerned, guys, I would let you know. The security system should get installed anyway. But this kind of expedited the process.
real life is if I started greeting people in real life with hello, hello, which I don't really do. So
crap.
that's a really
I know why I just said, "Aw, crap." It's because I used to walk down the hallways, and some of the female students that I used to teach, they used to be like, "Hi, Mr. Blue," and I'd be like, "Hey, girl, hey." And I used to say that to every follower. When people would follow, I would literally go, "Hey, girl, hey." Every time. The kids loved it. They thought it was really funny, so I just kept doing it, bro. They thought it started with them. No, it started on the stream.
good thing about VTubing is that I think it would be really
It's like, Mr. Blue, I got a 98% of my test, and it's slay, queen. You know what I mean? Like, they loved that shit.
hard for anybody to find me. However, though, with that being said, I have had 2 big scares, and one of them I was legit scared for my life in real life.
Yep.
There was there was a viewer at some point who was doing some very questionable things at that time, and they kind of knew a little bit more about me than the average viewer, and they were creating multiple accounts to come and stuff, and they thought I was in love with them, and I started getting a little bit scared and worried about it. And then at that time, my landlord says, "Hey,
yeah, this is literally what I deal with. Like, this person keeps changing their Twitch account name.
hey, there's been a car parked outside and it's been there for several weeks. Do you have visitors?" And I said, "No." So then they're like, "Well, their license plate is a US license plate." And I was like really scared because it's like, wait, hold up. Like, I'm in Mexico. Why would there be a car parked in front of my house that's from the US? So yeah, I was kind of scared around that time. It was a bunch of that happening. Thankfully,
I've never had somebody actually come and meet me in real life. That I have not had. And like, I'm like 50-50, not, well, I don't know. If I wasn't really concerned, I wouldn't be expediting my security system process. There is concern there, but it's only because this person happens to be incredibly intelligent. Really intelligent. You know, it's one thing to have some like weird idiot on the internet and have them be a degenerate and have them be morons, right? It's when the people that hate you are really smart. That's when it gets really scary. When they have PhDs, when they have already demonstrated to you that they are literally some of the smartest minds in their generation, scary.
nothing happened. And then the second situation was somebody DM'd me, a chatter who was a little sus. I can usually tell when somebody's a little sus.
Yep.
And he was a little sus, and one day he's like, "Hey, you have to be careful, Ellie. There's a bunch of thunderstorms coming to your area." And he literally listed my zip code in my area.
Oh my
And I was
god.
like, I said, I don't live there, so there's no.
And that's why we're getting a security system. That shit. Like, I'm buying 2 shotguns. Like,
issue. I'm like, I don't live there, so I'm like,
Good
I'm
save.
super far away from there. So I obviously played it.
to be clear, I'm not as concerned about people figuring out like the city that I live in and stuff anymore. I live in a pretty big city. And I live in Missouri. I've said this many times, right? It's not like super hard to guess which city I live in. But like, that doesn't really matter. But if somebody listed my zip code, I would be extremely concerned, especially since I just moved. The only people that know where I live right now are my parents, myself, and that is it. Like, that is literally it. Like, there is no way. I'm in a completely different area. And Basil, that's right.
It off as like I don't live there, but it was really
Note doesn't know. Note doesn't even know. No, he does not.
strange.
That's terrifying. Yeah. No, I've I've already had a one run in. Like, I had another creator that like really went in, you know, when you're beefing with another
I
creator.
mean, I would tell Note. I trust Note, but like, why does he need to know that, right? Like, I don't need to know I don't know what zip code he lives in. I know the state and the general city that he lives in. He knows the state and city that I live. It's just never come up. I feel comfortable telling him. I wouldn't mind, but like, I don't know. It just doesn't come up.
Creator. I try to stay away from beef as a general rule, as a content creator, but like, this guy just kept going in on me, and eventually his community, man, I was getting calls at work. I was getting death.
Oh, I remember this. Anybody know what content creator I'm talking about? Pop quiz. This happened when I was a new content creator.
threats and all kinds of stuff. So like I was really
What?
concerned. Yeah, I know. So
Not nearly as bad as what Ellie was going through there.
I've been a little bit more careful about, you know, who I am and stuff. Trying to keep it away. Although it's tougher when you're
1337. That's all I'm gonna say. Not Goldstein, no. Goldstein's drama never escalated that far. Goldstein posted some videos, and he did dox me in one of the videos, but like he corrected the mistake because YouTube forced him to. But like Gold never took it this far. This was not like Gold is actually a good person. Gold makes good content. Gold is a good warrior. I think that Gold was deliberately misled and he was upset with the situation, and I don't really blame him for what he did. The doxing was a step too far, but like he corrected it because YouTube forced him to. But like it is what it is. That was never nearly as bad as like this was pretty bad. Like I was literally getting calls at work, guys. Like people would make a new Discord account and they would send me pages of the N-word while I was at work because they knew I worked at a children's hospital at the time, in like a really professional environment. And they were trying, like they would like join a server that they knew I was a part of, and then they would try to DM me, or they would pretend to be someone in a different guild and then get on my friends list and then just send me pages of the N-word so that the notification would pop up while I was at work and trying to get me fired. Like I'm like this shit got crazy. This shit was crazy. And again, this is all because another streamer antagonized me. This was blatant harassment. This guy went live every single day with the intent to harass me. He would just pull up my VOD and just watch it all the way through every day. And he had chat commands that were just shitting on me all the time. So his chat was just constantly running me into the ground. And so what you do when you create this kind of an environment, even as a smaller streamer, like at the time he was a much bigger, like I just started streaming with like 5 average viewers, 20 average viewers. He had like 80, 90 average viewers. That was insane to me. You know, 100, he had 120 viewers at some points. You know what I mean? Well, if you circle jerk about that stuff enough, somebody's going to take it too far, right? As a content creator myself, I'm always very careful to tell you guys, no one should be going to harass this person. I always make a point to not like try to like consistently harass other streamers, because I understand what it was like when it happened to me. When I was a young streamer, it happened exactly to me, right? So like, that's why, like this Ghost Rag situation, I didn't harass Ghost. It's not like I'm pulling up his VOD and just like making fun of him every single day for 2 straight months and like running him down. No, we had one discussion, then I moved at one YouTube video, and then I moved on, right? And he's fixed his behavior. Ghost is way better now. But like this other streamer at the time, it got really bad. It was really bad. And he allowed it. To be clear, this 1337 guy, he didn't directly do anything. He pushed his community to the point that they were just running me into the that they thought it would be funny if they harassed me IRL. I never felt like unsafe while I was at work. I felt like the death threats were coming from losers it's pretty easy to tell when a death threat is like real, right? Like if it's just somebody's like, I'm gonna hunt you down and kill you or something. Yeah, that's bad, but like, okay, yeah, but like he's probably not gonna do that. You know what I mean? But like still, he knew that it was happening and he kept doing it. Why? Because he wanted views on the internet. He just wanted internet views. He wanted clout. And I swore to myself, when that happened to me, I swore to myself I would never do that to another streamer. For any reason. I would never do that. Okay? I can't control everything that my viewers do, but I always make it like abundantly clear. No one should ever be going to give people like, guys, this is internet. Like, what are we talking? This is about Black Desert, right? This is about games. Okay? Let's not go to people's IRL. It's cringe. All right, making fun of them on the internet is one thing. Don't harass people. It's stupid.
When you're what they call a flesh tuber, you know, with the webcams and stuff.
Oh yeah, fleshy. You're a fleshy.
Yeah, right. And then I also say, hey girl, hey, all the time. It's hey girl at school. You know what I'm saying? Hi to students and stuff. So like so I think if one of them discovered
you have a black belt. Yeah, but I don't think I'm gonna have to use that as much as the shotgun.
It would be really obvious. It would be really fast.
Yeah, and you being so involved in the PvP scene, some of these guys are like, you know, the toaster guy who I just came in 16 years old and really angst and really angry.
Yeah, that scared the crap out of me, if I'm being honest.
Oh, no.
Yeah, there's a reason I've made steps to disconnect myself from the PvP scene in BDO. Where are all of the most toxic people in our community, guys? They're all PvPers. Like, the PvPers are the ones that come after you, man. Like, so, like, You just gotta disconnect yourself from those people and just don't engage.
Oh yeah, like
They're just young people that think it's really funny to do all this stuff. You know what I mean? Like
they have I've had my few run-ins with weird people in Black Desert because I don't know how familiar you are, but I used to PvP so much.
I don't know how Blue back then sounded kind of gay, but not that case anymore. It's because I got a virus. Okay, chat, do you think that my voice sounds better now that it's gravelly and shit? Because I got that virus and I got sick for 3 weeks. And it's still not recovered. Like, literally, do I sound less gay now? Are we kidding me? Did I upgrade my voice? I don't like my laugh anymore. Do you guys like my laugh now or do you like my laugh before? My laugh now is like really high pitched and I can't catch my breath because like my vocal cords can't handle it. It's more manly. It's a sexy voice. Same level of gay. Thanks, man. I love the hyena laugh. God damn it. You got that husky vibe. You mean like StarCraft husky? I love H Husky or I love that guy.
In Black Desert, that was like most of my content.
Insane.
I was always on art.
It sounds like you suddenly aged 10 years. I forced myself. I had to force myself. I'm forcing myself right now to talk at a lower pitch because if I talk at my normal pitch, my voice immediately cracks because it can't handle it. So now I'm just forced to basically talk at this like lower gravelly like tone. And apparently this has just objectively upgraded my content. It's kind of how like Asmongold broke his finger and now his finger is like this permanently. And he's like, the doctor said he could fix it. But I told him not to because it helps me be a better gamer. Because I don't have to push harder on my mouse anymore. That's crazy, bro. You went from bottom to belly. Yeah. Your Tectone starter set has been completed. Do I sound like Tectone now?
Server, I was, yeah, and so yeah, there's a bunch of.
You ever seen Pirate Software? His voice changed suddenly from super gay to mega Chad. Well, yeah, I mean he does sound like a mega Chad. Nope. Okay, good.
People that
I love techie, but also, yeah, it's important that I distinguish myself. You know,
take the game away a little way too serious.
Yeah. I mean, like in fairness, it's a game that like. Not to defend him in any way, but like it's a game that kind of just sucks you in, and if you're not careful, it'll just run away with your
life. It would be more funny
100%.
if you use eye tracking while streaming.
Yeah, no, I mean, like
good idea.
I'll put on an eye tracker for you right now.
People can blur the lines sometimes, but yeah, I think that's one of the biggest problems in our community.
Have you ever had a viewer slide into the DMs?
Oh yeah, like literally all the time. Yeah.
Holy. I had a girl literally apply to be my girlfriend, chat. I had a girl apply, literally put in an application. I've never spoken to this person before. Put and said, this is my official application to be your girlfriend. These are my credentials. This is what's going on. And I'm like, you don't need to send me your credentials. I already know you're crazy. It didn't work out. It was a dude. No, this is definitely a girl. I met her in real life when I went to the Oasis event in California, like a few months ago, and I met her there. She's definitely a girl.
All the time.
But I'm not just talking about slide into the DMs.
She was pretty, extremely. I wouldn't consider dating an ugly person, and I'm not afraid to say that. I have to be physically attracted to you or it's never going to work.
Say, hey, what's up, girl?
Yeah.
But no, like, actually, you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, sadly, I mean, I'm just waiting for the first one that doesn't have a penis.
There was one! Success! Success, Blue Squadron! We did get the first one that didn't have a penis. She was also insane. But no penis. Still an upgrade, technically.
Just slide into my DMs, but yeah, absolutely, all the time.
Okay.
I don't know what you were expecting.
No. I'm sorry. I get distracted
everybody that watches
with it.
thinks, everybody that watches seems to think that they get the idea that I'm gay. And to be clear, for the 100th time, I'm not gay, but I might be gay, but like I'm not gay.
I'm not gay. I am so straight. I'm not gay. Might be gay. But that's only because I've experimented, okay? Everybody wants to try Archer once. It doesn't make you gay.
Sometimes
Okay, so
I get how people could think
depending on
that
the
with
alcohol.
hey girl, you know.
Yeah. So we have a confirmation, 100% not gay, chat. Stop sliding.
Right.
I mean, unless
Is
he's
that
okay
why
with
you
that.
sound a
Right.
bit gay?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like we're at the point, Ellie, now where we're like
Oh god, am I about to do the female optional?
seeking female companionship, female optional.
Okay.
You know.
Oh god, I'm still there. I'm gonna die alone. I'm actually gonna die alone. Like, oh, God is my I'm gonna die alone, bro. Like, holy, bro.
I heard
at
that
point.
yesterday. I got a laugh
Yeah.
from that.
Yeah.
Okay. Have you ever slid into a girl's DM?
With the intent of dating in BDO, no.
No. I'd still no. I've never like messaged a girl with the intent of like, yeah, I find this girl attractive. I want to date this person. There are girls in the BDO community that I have messaged and they are attractive and I would probably consider dating them. I never DM them with that intention. That would be weird.
I don't know. I just have found it kind of weird. If they wanted to initiate with me, I'm not necessarily against it, obviously. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know. I think as a content creator, it's kind of weird. You know, like I feel like they would feel pressured in a way that is, I don't know, it's just
Unfair.
inappropriate.
Correct. It would be completely unfair. Like if chat, put yourself in the position of like one of my like 2% female chatters. Okay. If I DM that female chatter and I'm like, yo, I'm interested in dating you, that puts them in a super, super awkward position. Right? That puts them in a really awkward position. And I would never want to put a girl or a woman, obviously a woman, in a position like that. Right? Like I don't know. It would just be weird. And like, I don't want to make social. So like the only way that I would ever engage with something like that is if they reached out to me first and stated their intentions clearly, which is exactly what I said on stream. And then I got a application to be my girlfriend. Not exactly what I wanted, but okay.
That like is a content like that.
She had a vagina.
I don't know, like, because if they rejected that advance or did anything in any way, they might feel scared that I would retaliate, which of course I would never.
Laz is cute. I'm not gonna comment on any like females in the Black Desert category in terms of appearance. I will say that Laz is a beautiful woman. So is like Jine. So is like they're all just beautiful women. That's what I will say about them in a very respectful, professional manner. They're beautiful women, right? It is what it is.
Never do, but like I don't know, it would just make the whole situation kind of weird.
Now Ellie's VTube model, she kind of bad with it.
I kind of let that go. Not to mention the fact that most of the females that end up playing BDO need to be institutionalized. So like, there's that.
Just enjoy.
Most of the people that play Black Desert Online are men, and that includes most of our women. Like, I can't tell you how many times I've messaged somebody that like has like all the female cutesy shit and they're really just a dude that's pretending to be a girl on the internet so that you will send them free pearls and simp for them. It's just the truth. You know it, I know it, we all know it.
General, women do, but yeah.
Men need to be institutionalized for a totally different reason, but yeah. A lot of times you ask people what their favorite part
Legit
about your stream is.
Literally just
and I just want to say that like I think that pretty much all VTubers seem to have the same take, and that is like this, like, all right, we're gonna sexualize our VTube model, which is fine, you know. But
Ellie would never sexualize her VTube model.
But like
Yeah.
the biggest thing is that they want to act between the ages of like 18 to like 22, and they ooh cutesy, like really immature kind of.
Didn't I literally just explain this to you guys?
Styles. And I think that Ellie, I think that what your stream brings to the table that none of the other VTubers really do is that you bring like a mature, actual female take on VTubing.
Did you just
There it is.
I've not seen that.
And classic. God, dude, you can't even give women a compliment without them literally. That's how you know Ellie is actually a woman. Okay, I'm trying to compliment this person, and she's like, "Did you just call me old?" I give up, bro. I can't.
No, I said mature. I said mature.
You
I
said
chose
18 to
my
25,
words
but I
wisely.
appreciate that you're
You know
mature.
what I mean? Like, honey, you're not fat, you're husky. You know what I mean? Like, you choose your words wisely.
Okay. Hey, that's so nice of you. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Like, that is one of the nicest things that people have said. I appreciate that type of critique. Thank you. Thank you.
Just a compliment.
Yeah. Critique is more of just a keep doing that. Whatever that. Yeah, like yeah, you just keep doing that. You know what I mean? Because I feel like that's what's working for you in a big way.
Thank you. I sometimes do wonder, you know, because it does run through my mind. If I was more like that, could I be bigger?
No. I understand more about content now, and I understand a lot more about this situation. If Ellie try to start doing like all the uwu cutesy shit, I do think that like it would literally hurt her.
Like if I was, you know, trying to play up the I'm overly sexual, horny, come talk to me daddy type of VTuber, could I?
Okay, I need somebody to go ahead and clip that that last bit there. We're gonna use that later for research. We're just cut off that first part where she says she doesn't want to do those things.
I'd be more successful. Like I sometimes think about it, you know.
I don't think so.
Never mind.
I
I've
think
changed my stance on this. She would have more viewers.
that like the reason that like you are just wildly successful as a streamer is that you don't do all that crap that they like. I mean the other market is overly saturated. The OnlyFans VTube market is overly saturated.
Fucking true.
And you definitely have like the sexual aspect of your content, but it's not like crazy over the top. You know, you've got like the button there, but like it's not like, oh my god.
Since then. Yeah, so there's some interesting art of Ellie's VTube model. There's some great art. Yeah.
We're constantly talking about it all the time. It's just kind of there in the back.
She literally sent it to me. Don't even say it's my fault. Okay. She posted it on her Twitter. You can find it there. Just make sure you hit the follow button for her. I got you, Ellie.
Crown, which is good.
Well, thank you so much. Thank you for acknowledging that. Yeah.
VTuber.
So wait, what did you say?
Your chat said Christian VTuber. I wouldn't go that far. Her shirt is almost off. Chat.
I am very Christian. Thank you, chat.
And I seek Jesus every day.
No. Yeah. So, speaking of that, you said you would like to eventually be a full-time streamer.
Wouldn't that be the dream?
If you could right now, would you, and be successful in any other category, would you leave BDO?
Oh, before I answer, because I don't remember what I said, but I can almost tell you exactly what I said, because it has not changed. If I could be successful in any category, and I could choose to leave the BDO category whenever I wanted to have the same amount of viewers, I would still stream BDO, but I would also stream other games whenever I wanted. So I would say that my content would probably be at minimum 20 to 30% BDO and then 80% other content. But like I never really have the intention of stopping making Black Desert content because like I feel so attached to the community. And they're the ones that never really abandoned me, you know, when I went through all my shit. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Who in the f is that? That guy's a prophet. I think that bitch was the nun outfit literally came out like 8 months after that's insane, bro. Jae Kim watches Ellie's stream, guys. He said, hold up. They want Christian? I'll show them Christian. You know what I mean?
Streaming?
Define success. I mean, like, yeah. I mean, I absolutely would. And it's because that, like, when you leave a game, you can always come back to that game. You're a perfect example. It's not that you don't enjoy BDO.
Ellie still streams about 20 to 30% of her content is still BDO.
anymore, like, or that
Right.
like you don't want to do it. It's that you're seeing success in other categories, which is the important thing as a streamer.
As a
You've
streamer
got
who's
to be
full time,
successful.
yeah, you have to
you've got
chase
to
that
be
bag.
successful. Yeah, otherwise all of your success is literally hinging, linchpinning on this company cranking content out and like being successful. And as you
Which they haven't been lately, right? Like I don't want my success to be contingent on Jae-hee Kim not being an idiot.
see with it, games like Lost Ark, you can't do that. You simply just cannot like pin all of your hopes and dreams as your career and your mortgage payments on one game being successful. So yeah, and someday I will start branching out and doing like scary games.
Would you trade BDO with WoW if you could get 10k viewers on WoW? If I was pulling down 10k viewers on WoW, I'm absolutely going to be able to pull close to that with BDO too. I would definitely stream a tremendous amount of WoW, but like I said, I would always stream at least a little bit of BDO content. I'm always going to be making some Black Desert content. Even as big as Asmongold is, he still makes World of Warcraft content. As big as he is, he still has, because he loves, as much as he might not like to admit it on stream, he does like WoW. You know what I mean? I love BDO. I'm really upset with the direction the developers have taken on some aspects of the game, but I still love the game.
Games and stuff because I'm a total bitch when it comes to being scared.
I think you have what it takes. I think you are very entertaining. I think
Well, this
I
aged
think
well.
you have what it takes.
That is the biggest compliment. Thank you so much. I'm gonna frame that. I don't know how. I'm gonna make it an MP3. We're gonna put it up on the wall.
I think energy is
you.
very important as a streamer, and I think you have that because there's nothing more dull than when you enter a stream and somebody seems unenthusiastic about you being there. Because I go to streams and then they're just like, they don't put any mind to their chatters. They're like very low energy, and it's like, why are you even doing this? I don't know.
Yeah.
And you have the energy, and I think you got the wit, the comedy.
Let's go. Thank you. Let's go.
Yeah.
Man, that feels good.
Yeah, you don't get too many of those moments.
Especially after hearing that one of your other viewers wants to cancel me.
It's okay. It happens. Are you currently in a relationship?
Oh God, I wish.
Try not to sound so desperate, man. God damn it, dude. Like, oh God. It was so real.
No.
Okay. I mean, I guess
Sadly,
with the
no.
earlier question, I could have gotten that answer too. But
Yeah. No, you're good. Yeah, no, we've been through relationships. Not currently in one though.
what was the longest relationship you've had?
2 years, and that ended because I know that's your next question. That
Yep.
ended because she slept with my brother, so like there's that.
In fairness, both my brother and I dodged a huge bullet. We started it out. It really wasn't. It didn't end up being a big thing. She was crazy. Her entire family is crazy, and both of us dodged a bullet. I say both of us profited. You know what I mean?
Wait,
and
no
honestly-
shot. Actually?
Yeah, so yeah, I mean, you think that that's bad, but like honestly, that's just the first string of like that's like the very start.
Yeah, that was the tip of the ice. That wasn't even the worst. That was like the best relationship I ever had.
Part of like my dating career, and it was
Like, I'm not
honestly
even
just
joking.
downhill from there. Either she's sleeping with someone else in my family, she's sleeping with someone else in her family, she's selling heroin, or she's sleeping with a turtle.
Well, she wasn't really selling heroin. She was the distributor for the Midwest, for the drug cartel in Mexico.
It really doesn't matter.
Shit.
Most of the
God
women that are
damn.
into me tend to need to be institutionalized.
Chat, Mr. Turt is getting it in. Yeah. That's crazy. I'm sorry.
That's okay. You know, you don't give up hope. You only need one good one, right?
That's true.
That's right, baby. I'm just fail stacking women. Oh God, is that what I'm doing? Is there a pity system? Do I get to pity out?
Sea of rough women doesn't mean all of them are bad. You just got to find the one that actually just works for you. You know what I mean?
That's crazy.
only takes one, bro.
if I can pry a little bit, are you
Yeah, go ahead.
chill with your brother now?
Oh yeah, no, we're super chill. She was,
Yeah, I love my brother. Like literally, that was so long ago. Nobody even cares.
that bitch was crazy. Honestly,
told you that bitch is insane.
It was she was kind of a freak. But like we
In the sheets too, as it turned out.
we've gotten over it. I beat the crap out of him in the kitchen over it, and he did apologize. But like, and then we just moved on. And honestly, we never really talk about it anymore, other than to say that we both dodged the bullet on that one because she is crazy.
Well, yeah, that's good. That's good.
That's how guys handle.
Boys will be boys. Boys don't hold grudges. We just beat the shit out of each other. He's beaten the shit out of me a number of times too, bro.
Things we just beat each other up and then we move on. It's great.
Have you ever
It ain't
had
no thing.
any sort of
Wouldn't trade my brother for the world.
same-sex experience?
Same-sex experience. Oh god.
Is she asking me if I'm gay? Like, did she just ask me if I was gay? Okay, I'm just gonna say it. I don't even think I admitted it here. But yeah, I've definitely I did experiment because I thought that men might be easier to deal with than women at a certain point. And it wasn't until I was in a room full of naked men jacking off that I realized I do not like men. Yeah. I think that men are the most unattractive creatures. I don't even like my own penis. Okay? Men are like the least attractive people I've ever seen. And in contrast, everything that women do is attractive. They could be fully dressed up and show me their forearm, and I would be like, that's kind of hot. Okay? Like, women are just hot. They are super attractive. I am as heterosexual as it gets.
Yeah, Ellie, this is not fair. I literally said earlier I'm not
you don't
gay,
have
and
to.
now you're gonna make me talk about my. This is not fair. I like, yeah, yeah.
I mean,
But, like,
it's okay. You know, we're all in the college phase sometimes, you know? I get
Yeah.
it.
It was the college phase.
that's the copium that we're gonna go with. But like, so yeah, I've definitely had the gauge experience for sure. You just don't definitely
Yeah, no.
know that you're not gay until you're jacking off in a room with other guys.
Like before like before you guys were like, yo, he's joking, right? Like he's like completely joking. And now you guys are like, hold up.
You know what I mean? And then, and when you're the only one that can't finish, that's rough. You know, there's just too many pieces around. You just can't get the job done. And that's when I knew at that moment.
That's when you knew at that moment. Okay. Hey, nothing. Hey.
Sadly,
I am nothing if not honest.
it was all of my friends growing up. All of my best friends growing up were all gay, and I didn't really know it. So I always lost gay chicks.
Bro, it was so brutal. Every single one of my best friends growing up was gay as a bag of dicks. It was literally insane. And I had no f***ing idea.
And I thought I was just bad at it. And then you have parties like that, and
Yeah, dude, I lost gay chicken every time we played it. Dude's hand is just full up on my f***ing junk. And I'm like, I just can't do it, bro. We're sliding our hands up each other's legs. I thought I was just bad at the game.
at a certain point, you start to wonder, are they jacking off to me? Like, I don't. This is kind of weird.
Hey, take it as a compliment.
Yeah, I suppose. Yeah, that's a W. But at some point, 2 X chromosomes will enter my life, and I will be happy.
Okay.
I love the way that I phrased that. That was an excellent way of phrasing it.
Okay.
Good job, Past Blue.
Is there anything you want to achieve in life? Any big goal? Something that you're like, I wish this would happen to me?
I really just want to be a full-time streamer. Buy a house, marry a woman, have kids, and just seek happiness. I'm always in pursuit of happiness. And right now, I am extremely happy. So, like, I now have a house. I'm a full-time streamer. We are successful thanks to all of you, right? Now, I need the woman and I need the kids. Because all this is worth nothing if you don't have anybody to share it with, right? Right now I have Basil, but in 10 years I might not have Basil anymore. And that's the brutal truth. So like, there's a timer here. There's a timer here. And there's a reason that there's a home gym right next door and I work out like every single day. I'm running 3 miles every day with Basil. And then I come down and I work out over here.
For me?
I want to be a really big content creator. I want to do it. I want to be a full-time content creator, and experience that that lifestyle. You know what I mean?
And I love this lifestyle. This is amazing. I love doing this job. This job is awesome, dude. You got other people like Hassan and shit bitching about it. I'm like, this is the shit, bro. Because I know what it's like to work at Walmart, right? I know what it's like to work at a banquet hall. I know what it's like to be a medical scribe. I know what it's like to be poor, student loans, $11,000 in credit card debt. Like you're constantly just trying to keep up with rent. You know what I mean? You're just sinking into your mattress because you're depressed all the time. You're at a dead end job. You're a complete disappointment to your parents. And like life is going nowhere. All right. Now I feel like I have a purpose and I have a drive. And my life is just so dramatically improved because you guys are here. It is your guys' fault that I am successful. Thank God I found you guys. Because I was a loser degenerate before I was a streamer. I was a complete loser. Holy shit.
Blue
And-
so sweet. Mua HHHHH.
Shut up, I'm not talking about you. You're an idiot. Everyone else. I love you guys. You're heroes.
Hey,
and I also
Not your biology teacher. I did like teaching. But the reason I like teaching is because I liked entertaining the students.
But a big reason, a big push for it was that me and my dog are very close. I trained him. He's a service dog. He's my service dog. I have epilepsy, so like I want to be able to give him the life that he absolutely deserves.
DM
so like
_Redbeard
honestly, we started
just
working
resubscribed for
really
6
hard
months. Blue
as a
squad love.
streamer and like made some life changes to become a teacher and a coach and all this stuff to
Guys, at the time I made this, I was working 100-hour work weeks, 90 to 100-hour work weeks, trying to keep up
Just
with content and
resubscribed
everything
for 4 months.
to get the
Bark,
out of that
bark.
hole. I just wanted to get the out of that hole. And now Basil and I have the life that I was dreaming that I could give him someday. There's a park like it's like a 4-minute walk to the park. 4-minute walk. We play frisbee there every day. I'm putting a doggy door on the house with an electric fence so that he can go outside whenever he wants. There's other dogs around. We live in a safe neighborhood. It's wonderful. It's just insane. Being a teacher is such a thankless job. Oh, it's hard. It's hard. I'm not going to say it's not rewarding. It is rewarding in its own right. Like reaching out to the kids and like having an impact, a direct impact on a student's life, on a person's life was one of the greatest feelings. That's why teachers do it. It's one of the greatest feelings, right? Having a positive impact on a student's life so that either A, they don't make the same mistakes you did, or B, you can help guide them in a positive direction. It's one of the coolest things about being a teacher. Now, I can do that with loser degenerates on the internet with way greater effect. I can guide them to do alchemy in this game. It's basically the same thing. I used to teach the electron transport chain. Now I teach people how to use the Magnus. Same thing. Try to give him a better life and then potentially someday, God willing, a family, but it's been rough so far.
Yeah. I totally get it. Not that you're asking for any advice, but because
I would love advice.
I love to give unsolicited advice. I think one of the biggest things, obviously, every streamer is always going to tell you, you don't get big on Twitch, you get big on YouTube, blah, 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 blah.
Right.
Which is really true.
How many of you are here from YouTube right now? How many of you did not discover me on Twitch, but rather discovered me on YouTube and came to Twitch? There it is. There it is. There it is. First time chat or Giga Chats. Holy shit. Yep, there it is. Yep.
The algorithm, there is none on Twitch, so it's really harder for people to partners to grow or
Yep.
for streamers to grow on Twitch. But I grew on Twitch and only Twitch.
Yeah, that's what makes Ellie incredibly impressive is that she doesn't have a super successful YouTube, but she just grew on Twitch. She's insane, bro.
I then later made some YouTube account, which is really shitty, being honest.
The editor, I just have a really shitty YouTube. The editor's like, oh. Man, dude. I felt like it was that dolphin in The Boys. Hold up. That's Ellie right there. Ellie is the deep. There's the editor. Oh, Jesus. Oh, man, dude. God. That's so rough.
Compared to like actual content creators, my YouTube is dog shit. So my unsolicited advice is, and I've seen it work on many people, is social networking. You need to network your asshole off.
She was right. I was already doing this, though. I still do this. Do I have any small content creators here right now that have come hung out in your chat? Like, without you ever coming into my chat or anything or saying anything, like, I do this in our in our category all the time. I will literally just pull the category up, and then I will search from low to high, and then I will just try to discover new people. I'm like, okay, so who can I raid here? You know what I mean? Who looks interesting? Why does that guy have Hugh Hotbar as his icon? What the? Okay, well, regardless, I do this all the time. That's weird. But I do that all the time, and yeah, it's not necessarily just based off what Ellie told me. Ellie just confirmed what I already knew to be true by this point, which was hanging out in other streamers' chats helps you, right? Why do you think Wutaru's here all the time? Right? It helps get visibility, especially, like, I like to make people feel welcome in my chat. That's why we're always giving shout outs and stuff. Like to all the smaller content creators. I want people to feel welcome in this chat all the time.
Profane Rose just resubscribed for 4 months.
Profane Rose, welcome back for 4 months, man. I really appreciate that.
When I was first
Thank you so much,
streaming,
buddy.
when I had my little 10 to 20 viewers and when a climbing partner, I was in everybody's chat. I was saying, people couldn't...
I'm here because I'm your friend. I'm not friends with children.
People hated that I was everywhere because I was talking to this person, I was talking to that person. Now that you have your blue check mark, it is even easier for you as a partner. People like to see partner streamers in other chats. They feel
Also
like,
true.
ooh, this guy's partnered. If he waves at me, if I wave at him, he might say hi to me. So then you go around and you social network all the time. That is the biggest thing you can do as a streamer. You have to get your name out there, even if you like annoying. Obviously, don't do it in the way where you're promoting yourself. You got to be a little more discreet and not be such a shameless whore with that. But
Ellie comes into my chat from time to time.
yeah, so I've seen it work in the Lost Art categories. There were these like VTubers with 10 to 20 viewers, and they could not stop typing it in everybody's chat. Oh, hi, let's do this collab. Like all the
She's describing Wutaru.
time. And now they're sizable streamers because they knew the game. Social networking is one of the biggest things you can do for your Twitch.
Okay, all right. Yeah, no, that's great advice.
Literally
yeah, no,
just caught Utaru right there. Like, that's insane. Is Kalia here too?
try to do this. I'll make more of an effort to do this now, moving forward. But yeah, no, lately I've been, I mean, you talked about YouTube at the start there. Yeah, over the summer, YouTube was like my big project and trying to develop on YouTube. So now I even bought like a new editing laptop. My problem is that like I have school and coaching to manage. So like the content that I am able to put out, like I can't stream for the hours that Choice can stream for. I can't stream for the hours that you can stream for. So the content that I put out has to be crazy high quality, and it has to be YouTube, like able to be put on YouTube so that like,
yep, there's the philosophy right there. You can still see it. Good job, past me. I don't consider content on Twitch good content unless I feel like people will also watch it on YouTube.
I can get more discoverability, like you said. Now, networking wise, yeah, there's definitely times in my day I just need to start hopping into chats more.
You study all the time.
It helps
Just
a
say
lot.
hi. Okay, yeah, thank you.
Any other questions?
Let's see. I think I got through. Let's see. Boom.
You just needed somebody to try to ruin your life? No. They gave me the opportunity I needed. To be honest, again, I don't hold anything against those people. At the time, I was really scared, but honestly, they gave me everything I ever wanted. I just didn't realize it at the time.
Okay. What really pulled you away from BDO initially and towards Lost Ark as a player? Like normally people say they love BDO because of the combat and the graphics, which I know are like two of the biggest things for you in BDO.
Oh,
but
I
like,
love it.
yeah. So what pulled you away from BDO and towards Lost Ark, other than the fact that it was like the new shiny game and that you were getting more viewers in it? What as a game made you enjoy it more than BDO at the time?
Okay, before I even played BDO, I knew of Lost Ark. So it's a game that I always wanted to play. No matter how dead and stupid Lost Ark was going to be, that was my game. I would love the first trailer they showed a long time ago at E3, and then the magazines that they put the screenshots of this isometric top-down cinematic dungeon experience. That is the game I fell in love with a long time ago, and I wanted to play that. So people might think it was like a business decision and this and that. I didn't do that for Lost Ark. I genuinely loved the way it looked. So that is the reason why I pulled away from BDO.
I wonder why she left BDO, bro.
However, though, I will not front. BDO would kind of maybe made the change a little bit easier was that I was a little tired of doing the same thing in BDO, and I did PvP, and I was tired of the same PvP players. Dude, it's the same fucking Cho Nation bitches and Vertex and Snake bitches recycled.
That didn't age super well. All of those guilds are gone now.
Just the
From
same
one
thing every
guild
time.
to another guild, it's the same people. There's barely any new blood in PvP. It was the same people.
TMA, it is not the same people anymore. Because there can't be the same people if no one's playing.
PvP Arena of Solaire was not even a thing. It was just really, the game was not doing anything really new. It was stagnant. It was no changes. It was the same, just grind, the same loop. And it just happened to be that around that corner it was Lost Ark, and I'm like, yo, I want to.
Oh god, is this Throne and Liberty for me, chat? Oh my god, is Ellie's Lost Ark? Is that my Throne and Liberty? Wait. Holy shit. Wait, this is crazy. Wait, but that's not fair. Lost Ark's a better game. She got a way better game than I did, bro. What?
To play this game for a long time. BDO is not really doing anything, so I'm just gonna go and try this. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
I think TNL is going to be so much fun, bro.
I do have another question.
I really do. I think it's gonna be awesome.
This is gonna be a tougher question. I assume you know who Blade Boquest is and his history in Black Desert. Now
Yeah.
he came back to the category not too long ago, and he said, yeah,
Blade does this from time to time.
he said he's gonna start. He said he might not stream it as like a full-time thing, but like I'm curious, how do you feel about the two workers, one node? And Blade coming back to, do you think it's relevant anymore? Do you even care?
That
I just can't wait for Blade's next Node Worker Empire guide. You know what I mean?
Dude needs to let that shit go.
If I was Blade and I got caught putting 2 workers on one node, I would make it into a guide. Because that's how you handle hate, bro.
Oh.
But I'd never do something stupid like that. That's exploiting the game, bro. What are you doing?
That's what yeah.
Dude, that guy has been so trying to clear his name, and like God, nobody gives a fuck. Like,
There it is.
I think people give a fuck about a week, and then after a week, like nobody gave a fuck. Like who gives a fuck? The only person that still gives a fuck is him, and it's like
Ellie might be the only streamer that cusses more than I do.
let that shit go.
Yeah.
It's too obsessive. It's too bad, and like nobody cares. If people bring it up, it's just as a meme because you know people that play this game for a long time have their memes, and Blade Boquist is just another meme. But like nobody actually gives a fuck, dude. Like nobody cares.
Yep.
Okay, yeah, no, I was just curious on that. But yeah, do you have any more questions for me?
I think I'll find a closing question. Let's see. Yeah, why do you hate Kyora so much?
Ellie's a bitch, bro. Ellie is just a stuck up bitch, man. God damn it. Dude. Fuck, dude. I should have hit her with the same question, bro. Why do you hate Vert so much? God, Ellie just hates Vert. I do not hate Kior. I do not hate Kior. I just think her type of content doesn't appeal to me.
No, I'm
All right, now you know what my follow-up question.
I'm joking.
You know what my follow-up question.
Hit her with it.
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, no, you're good.
Out of everybody in the BDO category, not myself including, and who has you think the most potential to branch out and be successful?
Ooh. The only guy I can think of off the top of my head that I can see being successful in a different category is probably Fake. It's probably Fake Uni. Right? Because Fake is good enough at UT. He has platforms on both. That's the thing. When you want to branch out to more categories, you really need the discovery that YouTube is going to feed you. Or you just can't grow. Because you just can't get high enough in that new directory most of the time. And Twitch kind of sucks for that. Fake already has a platform on YouTube. And although, like, yeah, I call it just chatting content. So his other non-BDO content doesn't hit as hard. You could say the same thing for my content, right? But like, I do think that Fake has the wheels on him. If he handled it correctly, he could do this. And to be clear, I'm going to be a little critical of Fake right now. He has tried to do this before and failed miserably. In fact, when I went to do my case study on how I was going to diversify my own content, I looked at Fake's channel as an example of what not to do when leaving the Black Desert category. And I mean that in the sincerest possible way. Mainly because he basically just blew up all of his gear and said, "F this game," and left. And he did that like 2 or 3 times, and it just didn't work for him. I'm not going to go into the specifics of why, but it did not work for him. You can't do that. It's just not how it works. And so, like, yeah, I think that if he took a different approach, I think he absolutely would be successful. I do think that he would be successful, but you have to not be an idiot when you do it.
Not myself, not Scoops included. No.
Right. So as you said before, there's 2 ways to be successful as a streamer, especially in like the Black Desert category.
Biceptimus, I think that Biceptimus would be good in other categories. I think he's genuine and wholesome enough. I think that he would have to be really smart about it though. And I don't know if he's ever going to see this, but like my recommendation if Bicep was going to branch out to other categories would be probably World of Warcraft. I've studied the other categories really hard. I think that Bicep would do really well in WoW, but he would have to do it really intelligently. He needs to ramp in BDO and then transition into World of Warcraft, and he needs to try to sit as far up in the WoW category as he can, and then he needs to grind hours in the World of Warcraft category, at the top of the category, and just be his normal entertaining self. And then he needs to make YouTube content for it as well, while also maintaining his Black Desert content, or like some of his video content. That's basically what he's going to have to do. I think he is absolutely capable of doing it. I don't think he has as strong a YouTube engine as Fake or myself, but I do think that he is capable of doing it.
You have to be really good at the game, like really, really good at the game, like rank 1 AOS, whatever. Or you have to be incredibly entertaining. So, and the problem is the majority of the category, so when you want to switch between games, being good at the game doesn't help you anymore, right? So like, when you move over to another category, being good at BDO doesn't help you anymore, which is why a lot of those streamers that from our category that went to Lost Ark, the streamers that were successful in our category that went to Lost Ark and weren't successful, this is the reason, right? They weren't known for being a really good player anymore. And like, then it just becomes, how entertaining are you? And unless you stick with the game long term and really demonstrate that you can be good at this game too, you lose all your viewership. The other streamers weren't successful when they went to Lost Ark. So really, it's just flat out the question becomes, all right, who's just standalone the most entertaining video streamer? And I've been watching Flowers lately. Flowers is an incredibly good.
Flowers is good. He doesn't stream enough. He's not dedicated enough to the job. But it is a good answer, yeah.
Streamer, because not only is he good at the game.
At this time, Fake was not dedicated enough to streaming and making YouTube content that he was really going to be a contender for this. Fake really turned on the heat in the last month or so. You can tell. Anybody else seen it lately? Fake Uni has really kicked up the gas pedal on his content, and the amount of content that he's pushing out, the quality of content that he's pushing out, and the amount of hours that he's kind of going in, right? A lot of that is off the back of some of his personal life has shifted, right? And then some of the advice that I've given him as well. I'm not going to take credit for it or anything. He's just working much harder than he did before. But it goes to show you that, like, he does have the wheels on him to be successful.
But he's also like crazy entertaining just to listen to, and he's just super chill.
Flowers
so I think
is entertaining.
Flowers is a really solid option there, and I think that maybe it's Justin Case has only just started streaming, although I think Justin's problem is that he streams way too much. I don't know if you feel this way, but like I feel like if you stream literally almost around the clock, and it kind of dilutes your content down to like you're losing a lot of the big moments. I feel it's better to stream for shorter periods of time with higher quality of content.
Still hold that. I still hold to that perception, which is, again, I mean, this goes for AFK drop streamers too, right? Justin's not an AFK drop streamer, but like he just streams so much, he's just live all the time. There's no desire to click on the thing. Now he's streamed less lately, and he's got way more viewership now than he did back then. He streams less now.
And I think that Justin could deliver that.
So you have like 8 to 10 hour streams 5 days a week. Yes, but I'm already at the top of the category now. When you're just starting, in my opinion, you need to have short bursts of really high quality of content that reach as many people as you can on as many platforms as you can. Once you're like, Choice is a perfect example. Choice can just sit up there and just do whatever he wants all day. And he chooses to just sit there and grind in circles all day, right? It's not particularly engaging content, but like Choice has already proven that he's been entertaining enough times that people will just come watch him no matter what he's doing, right? W Choice.
If he just trimmed it down and then tried to make his stream just a little bit more entertaining. So Justin definitely has the wheels on him. Flowers definitely has the wheels on him to go to another category, I think, as well.
Okay. I don't know the Justin fella, but I know Flowers. I've said in his stream before. Yeah. Multiple times. He's pretty
new. He's pretty new. Like 3 or 4 months in.
Okay. So do you have any final question? If not, that's fine too.
So I went through most of them. I would say, what is your most attractive? This one's for chat. What's your most attractive quality when you're looking at dating a male?
Oh, chat.
Yeah, I already knew that chat wanted to know the answer to that question. This one literally was just for chat's benefit. I was in chat.
What do you look for in a male? Boobs?
There is no shot.
Ooh, chat. What do you look for in a male? Boobs?
That is crazy. That is insane. What? Who the is that? Take that win.
A bald head?
Yeah. Where the answer we're looking for is baldness. Male pattern baldness.
The bulge. The dad body. Programmer style.
I'm huge!
Confidence is pretty high up there. You can slip through the cracks if you have confidence.
Right on, that's what we're going. Okay, all right. Chat, we know now. Be confident.
Okay, thank you so much, Mr. Squadron. It's actually
problem.
been really nice talking to you.
Yeah, thanks for having me, Ellie. I really appreciate you having me on.
Yeah. Chat, if you guys don't know where to find him, can we get a
Yeah, this is the video right here. This aged well. This is actually a really fun experience. I'm really glad that we were not planning on watching that. I'm really glad chat brought that up. I forgot that happened. That was so long ago, I actually forgot that happened.